to the show. I am your host, Suzanne Monk, host of the all original live Periscope cast, all about Donald Trump, Trump Talk US. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Day 2 of Pussygate. I hope everybody brought their grown-up ears today, okay? Because we might have to talk about grown-up things, because that's how Hillary Clinton's campaign wants to play this. That's how the never-Trumpers want to play this. They all want to play in the mud. So we might have to say some naughty words. Everyone needs to just be forewarned. You might hear some naughty words in tonight's episode if it's going to bother you. Don't know what to tell you. Pussygate Day 2. As I said, we will be talking about Pussygate for several days now. But what you'll find out is probably once the debate is over, we're going to probably end up talking about some other things right after that. Because all this is going to get straightened out. As we know, today, the big thing is, all of these Republicans are running from Donald Trump. Did y'all look at the list? Say I get a little more southern when I get pissed off. Did you look at the list of who left Trump? Who left Trump? Love you too, Jeff. Oh, that's a hashtag that's so great. I'm going to use that hashtag so much. Hashtag pussy for Trump. I'm so using that. I call it the parade of the never-Trumpers. Fluke, John Fluke, Kelly Ayotte, John McCain. These are all the same people. Mm-hmm. We just basically send you guys away because if you can't make more than 2 words in a sentence, we don't need your help. No, they were never, exactly, they weren't Trumpers. They were never Trumpers from the beginning. All of them, never Trumpers from the beginning. They have been adamant, vicious, never Trumpers. I'd endorse, but you guys, yeah. The ones that came out, was it endorsement? Did they come out and say they would vote for Trump? No, they just can't vote for Trump. I just want to say, this is a coordinated attack, planned all along. This is planned, a coordinated attack by the Bush family in league with the Clinton. See, we were supposed to have, this is the election we were supposed to have Bush, Clinton, and Clinton was supposed to lose. She's the super flawed candidate. She was supposed to lose to Bush, and we were supposed to get Bush. But that didn't happen, okay? Jeb Bush didn't win. He didn't get his job done. He lost to my boy, Donald Trump. Okay? So, now they need Hillary Clinton to win because they don't have both establishment, progressive, status candidates. They have one, and it's her. And so they need her to win. So now they have to do anything they can, anything, to make sure. And that is why you will find Billy Bush from Inside Edition, I believe, where the tape was from, Entertainment Tonight, whichever it's from. He is the nephew of Jeb Bush. He is Jeb Bush's nephew. The man who came out with the tape with Trump talking about some pussy. Is Jeb Bush's nephew. Now, we all know that George H.W. Bush, has endorsed Hillary. Oh, yeah. You guys, why don't the left you guys come up with other things? You just have all news all day of new things to talk about, and you're still talking about stuff that we debunked literally months ago. I'm starting to wonder if the people who are voting for Hillary are human or if they're robots and they're literally stuck on a loop. Because you don't make human sense sometimes. Seriously. You just... Trump likes poor and uneducated. Poor and uneducated. Poor and uneducated. Been proved 100 times. Wrong. Very well educated. Business owners. That's huge components. Trump's demographic. Uneducated. They're broken. They're broken, right? So it's absolutely ridiculous. So you guys... I do have 2. Thank you. You guys, this whole Pussygate situation is the last... This was the plan. See, when they had that whole, we're going to... Not relevant. We're going to... I'm not dating. We're talking about Trump. we're going to. This has been from the beginning. When we saw the beginning, when the primaries came, and they're like, okay, we're gonna let the rules be okay, and we'll let Trump win. Trump won. We're okay. And Ted Cruz out did his little vote your conscience thing. From then, this has been the plan, okay? To have that October surprise to derail Trump. That's why it's a Bush family issue. That's why Jeb Bush's nephew, Billy Bush, is intimately involved. He may actually lose his NBC job over this. So hopefully that's a little extra bonus. But all of this carefully timed to avoid the Wikileaks coming out talking about Hillary Clinton. Now, Hillary Clinton, the Podesta emails are coming out. And we're talking about the things she said in the Wall Street speeches. The Wall Street speeches are all coming out, talking about open borders, hemispheric, to give over our trade to the hemisphere as opposed to national sovereignty in our national trade system. On and on, many, her public and private position, after 2 different positions, public, one for the people and then one for you private donors. She told people, she called Bernie Sport as a bucket of losers, which that sucks for them. But what sucks more is the WikiLeaks that have come out talking about evidence that Hillary Clinton actually sold the guns to the terrorists that not only attacked the embassy in Benghazi, but also became ISIS. And I know she really isn't. She needs to go to the container store. Deb says buckets and baskets. She loves containers. I know. What is with that? Get her a purse or a bag or something. What's next? A sack. I mean, I just feel like this could go on like this. Sack of sad people over there is what it is. I think we should start using it for it. We should start stealing that. And just flip it on her. So the leaks go on, you guys. The leaks go on and on and on about Hillary Clinton. More and more leaks. She may have been fully aware. Rebels may have been the ones who performed the sarin gas attack in Syria, and she may have been fully aware of that. So she's got to fight. So this is the thing. Hillary Clinton has to fight to save her life because otherwise, you're right, Ron, she's going to end up in jail. If she doesn't win the presidency, she's going to end up in jail. So that's why they're going to fight. It's going to get worse than this. So I want all of us Trump Nation, it's going to get worse than this. Okay, one, I'm going to answer the question because it's not question and answer, but I'm going to answer the question because you came in. Donald Trump did not grope women. Donald Trump made a joke about being a celebrity and groping women. You know who did grope women? William Jefferson Clinton. At least 17 different women accused, at least 17, there's more. But these are just the women who accused. 17 women accused him of sexual assault throughout the Clintons' marriage. 17 women. So, no, it actually was a joke. It was actually a joke. Did you listen to the contest? Because he was actually talking exactly about how he tried to date a woman and he couldn't. And then he made a manly joke. But you are ignoring the fact that that William Jefferson Clinton sexually assaulted. He didn't talk about groping women. He didn't talk about them. He sexually assaulted them. He actually physically forced them into sex. At least 2 or 3 of the cases he had to settle out of court for hundreds of thousands of dollars. In the White House, he exploited an intern a fraction of his age and used his position of power to have a sexual relationship with a child, a young woman, an impressionable young woman in the White House, and then lied about it. And then Hillary tried to destroy that woman's life, as she did many other women prior to that. So, Hillary Clinton is a rape enabler. She defends and enables rapists, namely her husband. Donald Trump mentioned grabbing pussy. Bill Clinton rapes pussy. Hillary Clinton enables Bill Clinton rape and pussy. So, talks about it, rapes it. It's not really, I mean, it's really down to those two words. One talks about pussy. The other one rapes pussy. Hillary defends the rapist and attacks the talker. I know, right? Everybody's been saying pussy all day. No, you guys, everyone I know has been having a fun time. I told a joke today, though, earlier. Everybody, I know you've been having a good time saying pussy. But if you are, if you're not a Democrat, you can't run for office anymore. Because... and they think they're going to win with this. This is what is so actually funny. Now, interestingly enough, let's talk about who might have tweeted today in favor of Donald Trump. Oh, would that be Paula Jones? Yes, she did. Juanita Broderick? Yes, she did. Kathleen Willie? Yes. Three of Bill Clinton's most famous sexual victims tweeted today what a hypocrite Hillary Clinton is, how she supports rapists over talkers, and how they're going to vote for Donald Trump. The women Bill Clinton raped and Hillary Clinton tried to destroy their lives publicly vote for Trump. Yeah, I think this whole plot is really going to work for them. So, it's actually not working for them now. Rasmussen has Donald Trump up above Hillary Clinton in the national polls. That's Rasmussen polls. So they're picking and spinning whatever polls that look best for them so that they can try to explain to you. Now the Never Trumpers have pulled the little Never Trump October surprise. But let me talk about strategy for just a minute. A stellar debate is going to be inevitable because they're working very hard now to prepare for the debate. But what Hillary Clinton has done by unleashing this story, this theme of Donald Trump is a sexist, is expedited the amount of press and social media and sharing and information that goes out about her husband's sexual indiscretions, her behavior towards women, and the Wikileaks. And I have evidence of that even on Facebook, which we all know is very censored and biased to the left. Trending, Wikileaks. 1 million people are talking about Wikileaks. Okay? 110,000 people are talking about Donald Trump. 1 million people are talking about the Wikileaks. Way less people talking about Hillary Clinton. Okay? But the Wikileaks, that's what's being talked about. 1 million people. By far the largest trending piece of information. So, I want to just start with this. For those of you who have been out there sharing the Wikileaks, sharing stories about Hillary's past, good job. Keep it up. More. We need more of that. We're literally fighting the entire mainstream media machine and all of the political establishment. Us. Trump supporters. Yeah, we may need to go knocking on doors because the RNC is now pulling some moves and we might have to play some games with them and go knock on doors ourselves and just take over. Yeah. Well, you're going to get crickets. You're going to get crickets from the Gap. You get crickets from the liberals. You share and you get crickets because there is no defense of Hillary's behavior. There's no defense of the information we're getting from WikiLeaks is absurd. I mean, even the things she said in the speech is absolutely offensive. So, keep sharing, you guys. We're doing a great job with that. Keep sharing. This Pussygate has actually made all of that go faster, put much more impetus behind the people who are doing the sharing. The train is on fire because they're all pissed off about this stupid Pussygate. Fact. Number one. Number two, all this issue is what I'm talking about right now. All this issue is going to get handled tomorrow in the debate. Because, dumb bitch Hillary is not going to be smart enough to not bring this shit up. And that's going to make it to where Trump has to bring up her past. Now, see, she thinks that's a strategy in her favor. Their media is so one-sided against Trump. No, it's totally true. You're not American, but yeah, you see it. They've lost their minds. They've lost their minds. The media's lost their minds. This is why we're here doing our own media now. We have to, because the media's lost their minds. But watch what's going to happen, okay? Hillary Clinton thinks that the strategy of getting Trump to talk about her husband's past is a winning strategy for her, because she thinks she can play the victim card. But that's not going to work this time, you guys. It's not working now. It's already failing. Already, tons and tons of shares. She is. Tons and tons of shares about her treatment of the women. Not Bill's. And her ongoing enabling. And her hypocritical statements. Not to mention, did I mention WikiLeaks trending at 1 million? Yeah. She is no victim. She is quite the opposite. And what Bill did in the 90s, and frankly, ongoing, literally rape. Rape, sexual assault, biting. We know the stories. Look them up. If you, I mean, you know, don't read 50 Shades of Grey. Just read, like, court transcripts from Bill Clinton's sexual assault cases. I had to clear my throat a little bit with that. So, Hillary Clinton thinks this is going to be all in her favor, and it's going to backfire. It's backfiring now. Why? Because you guys. Because us. Because we're out there sharing the information, getting pissed off, sharing the information. I'm a Sox fan, but I appreciate the Cubs. I appreciate it. I know it's a good year for you. So, no, Hillary is a sociopath. I'm going to agree with that. Now, here's the other thing, you guys. Trump train. Here's the other thing. Don't listen to the media, because they're going to tell you, oh, Trump supporters are leaving Trump in droves. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're flocking to Trump in droves. Huge rally in front of Trump Tower in New York today. Donald Trump came down. There were so many people gathered at Trump Tower. You're an idiot. At Trump Tower. Trump had to come down. No Trump. There's no Trump supporter. Anyone who would say, "Oh, I don't know now," you know them. They were never for Trump in the first place. They were whining about it. They were screw spots or whatever, whining about it the whole time. Anybody who's for Trump are like, seriously? This from 25 years ago? Oh, what? Breaking news? Trump was a womanizer? What? Oh no! Breaking story. They were all never Trumpers. And this is what, when you're listening to the media, they're talking about the flock away. They were never Trumpers. This was the plan from the beginning. And we all know it. Now, you guys who else knows it? The people. Because Paul Ryan held his little gathering today in Wisconsin, which, by the way, Mike Pence refused to attend. After Donald Trump was disinvited, Mike Pence refused to attend his event. So no, I'm not. I'm here with Trump. Yeah, Trump is exactly. Hillary Clinton committed treason, and so now Trump is just a player. Everybody loves a player too. This is the other thing. Here's the. I'm gonna tell you the fun strategy. We'll get back to Paul Ryan in a minute. Here's a fun strategy. You guys will appreciate this. Look, people like to talk about pussy. We already discussed this earlier today. People like to talk about it. Now, people are gonna be saying, Trump grab pussy. All the Trump pussy, Trump. They're gonna be saying that all like for 4 days. Okay? Now, just neurolinguistic programming is going to associate Trump and pussy together. And you love pussy, right? People love pussy. All I'm saying is this is not a good thing for Hillary Clinton to get everybody saying Trump, pussy, Trump, pussy. That's not good for her. That's literally going to entrain them to want to be like Trump. To pick Trump. He's clearly the leader, the alpha. He's the one grabbing the pussy. Did anybody go to high school at all? I mean, I'm just saying. He's the stud. This is what I'm saying. People are gonna be, this is what I'm saying. I want to get a t-shirt. I want everybody to go out there, make a bunch of t-shirts with pussy on them, various words, use the word, and Trump, send them to me. The best one I'm gonna find, I'm not a t-shirt wearer, so I rarely get t-shirts. But if there's some good pussy t-shirts, I'll get them because I'll make it. I'll make it. I don't know. That's unnecessary. I know South Park is going to definitely start picking this up. You can't. How can you leave this sitting there? How can you leave this sitting there? No, he's not going to say that, but that would be funny. You know, I mean, y'all listen to rap with word stuff in it. Maybe it is. I'm going to take that as a compliment. So Paul Ryan was booed at his own event. That's also unnecessary. Yeah, attendees have been booing Republicans coming out against Trump all over the country at these events. Boo! Because they're not happy with the Republicans. So, Trump's people are not with him. They're not with the GOP. And they're getting their asses booed. Because they're obviously a bunch of turncoats who have been planning this the entire time. So, let's... now the media is an overload. If you guys Google, they're like, this is it. Oh, it's Armageddon. It's Trumpageddon for them. It's ended. It's over. Watching, they're all like, woo. The little hillbots. They're so excited. I guess they just were ignoring the polls that just came out, but that's all right. That's all right. Hillary's busy preparing for the debate. I think she only has like 1 or 2 rallies like scheduled for the rest of the month. Probably because she figures these scandals are going to hold her own. We'll see. If she goes out in public too much, they ask her questions about them. So, speaking of questions, let's do some question and answer. This is the time of the show where you can ask any question. If you got some rude question, fine. I'll answer your stupid, hateful, never Trump, Hillbot questions. Or maybe you have Trump questions, stuff we haven't talked about. I'm going to keep an eye out, Deb. And we haven't talked about it already, and we'll talk about it. So I'll let people mull amongst themselves. I'll let the trolls reveal themselves again so I can get my little block finger going. Just like that. Alpha males for Trump. Yeah, I really actually think that this has done a great deal of just general strong male and women who like strong male voting for Trump more. No, I don't think that at all. I think people who think that are media fools and sheeple who have listened so much to the media overlords who are trying to sell us into a new world order and enslave the great American wealth machine that you are fools. And we are actually trying to save your dumbasses. And you want to hate on us and beat us up and trash our rallies and call us names. So. And when we point out what idiots you are, you come around to like, oh, F Trump. That's all you have. So. No, I don't think we'll step down. Pence is not going to step down. You guys, let's talk about Pence's statement. He made a statement. Very accurate statement. Oh, they actually are. Bobby, they actually are really nice. The rallies are... Have you been to a rally? The rally I went to was turned into a riot by leftist Hillary supporters. Yeah. See, it was a totally fine event with all sorts of racial diversity and everyone getting along. And then a bunch of racist Hillary supporters came in, Black Lives Matter, and other gang members and thugs, and trashed the event and started committing violence against people. So that's my experience of a Trump rally. It was great until there were Hillary supporters. So, yeah, Pence didn't have a schedule, you guys. Pence didn't calm down about that. Pence did not have any real dates for the last couple days. Okay? So he had a few dates. He didn't have any more dates scheduled for that. So I don't think that's a point to panic on. Let me tell you what his statement has been already. He came out and said that he can't condone or defend Donald Trump's remarks, but from 11 years ago, made a point of saying that. But he has apologized and Trump is going to work to be a better man in the future, and we're praying with his family, and we're looking forward to, no, I think you're an idiot. People listen to the ridiculous media lies. There's only so much. He has to be. I appreciate what you're saying. Them people are a little said that they wouldn't like Trump. They didn't like Pence saying anything about he couldn't defend Trump's statement. No, Pence is there to shore up a conservative part of the base. Pence is doing his job. Pence's job right now is to basically go, well, yeah, that wasn't very good to say, but he apologized, and Hillary is horrible, and Trump is going strong and is going to go strong all the way because he's the kind of man who is a leader. And that's exactly what he did. And then he turned down Paul Ryan's little event, their little victory lap. He turned it down. Had he not turned it down, that's when you need to start worrying about Pence. Okay? Everybody would Bobby Snarks, we're going to keep an eye out for you because you apparently are pissing people off on my feed. So, yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing with that entire, now I got to keep an eye for people. He's talking about how he's going to make America great again. Well, and that's what Hillary's trying to do. They're trying to keep us off from talking about the issues. Now, what you're going to find in the debate is Trump pivot. I really suspect you're going to get a lot of the pivot. One of the reasons Pence isn't up there is that he's back with the debate process, making sure that the debate goes well. You have to come back and you have to fight. Okay? And so this is why, and I think Pence did an excellent job refusing Ryan, and he's made further statements basically saying that Donald Trump is going to continue to go strong. This is a momentary distraction and a blip. Basically the message Trump gave in his video speech. So, all right, Bobby Snarks, but don't piss people off, okay? Be nice then. If you make people mad, they're not going to believe you. You know how it gets in the Trump train. If you start saying dumb, crazy, doubtful things, people are going to call you a troll. And that's just a fact. Well, let's watch and see what happens with the debate, Alexander. We're going to have to watch and see. We ignore. It'll come back. We'll have to watch and see what happens at the debate. Now, after the debate, Trump has a bastion of rallies. Let's just go through the rallies, and if y'all got some more questions after that, we'll do them. Ambridge, Pennsylvania, 3:30 on Monday. Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, 7 p.m. on Monday. No, buddy, I'm just seeing everybody complain about you and being like, if I see people talking to you too much because you're causing, distraction, Bobby, I just don't want you to distract from the news. That might be. Okay. As long as we're good. As long as we're good. All right. See, I got to keep an eye on my people. Well, I know Philly. He is a troll. We keep trying to catch him in a good troll, but every now and then he just sneaks up. Some of these trolls, did you remember the one last week who came right back with his other account? Mm-hmm. All right, I do my best. So, Tuesday, you guys, because that's 2 dates in Pennsylvania on Monday. Tuesday, Panama City, Florida, 7:30 p.m. Wednesday, Ocala, Florida, 12 p.m. Lakeland, Florida, 3 p.m. Oh, she's a nice troll? I'm glad you guys figured this out for me. I barely pay attention to the trolls. When they get too annoying, if you say something too dirty to me, or if you just only say F Trump 2 times, I just block you and I don't ever think about it again. So I'm glad you guys keep track, because I don't have time. I don't have time. Thursday, Cincinnati, Ohio, 7:30 p.m. Friday, Charlotte, North Carolina, 7:30 p.m. Saturday, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 12 p.m. And Bangor, Maine, 3 p.m. You're wrong, Philly. You're wrong. Polls, the Ipsos poll has Trump up actually 5 in Pennsylvania. Rough for you. Let's do my Trump reason of the day, guys. My Trump reason of the day is Donald Trump is a player. And I don't mean a player because of the ladies. I mean a player because of political strategy. Because Donald Trump literally was going to get his butt handed to him for bringing up Hillary Clinton's whole past with her husband. Everyone was going to go, oh, he was using the nuclear option to blow it up. Right? So all he has to do is wait. Because he knew Hillary Clinton was going to play the sexist card. He knows what's out there. Everybody knows. Donald Trump knows who he was in the 90s and the early millennium. He knows. So out it comes. And now Donald Trump plays that as an opportunity to then counterpunch. Donald Trump is a counterpuncher. And Hillary Clinton is predictable as hell. And you know exactly what she's going to do. And so Donald Trump, you just wait. Swing if you want to, Hillary. Swing if you want to. Let it wait. This comes out the next day. Do you know such a cold day to get the video out? No. Swing if you want to. Counterpunch. Counterpunch. Timed just in time for the debate. And then as you see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, rallies. Rallies, rallies, rallies. What do you think Donald Trump is going to be saying? Really? Is that a thing? What do you think Donald Trump is going to be saying at those rallies? Yeah, it's going to be about the Wikileaks. It's going to be about Hillary Clinton's past. It's going to be all of it, which is all now fair game because Hillary Clinton brought it up and it's a counterpunch. That's my guy. Really? Just don't be an ass. You know what? We could just... So close. She started it. That's exactly my point. So, I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is. So, yeah. Now, before we do Trump hotties, I want to make sure while you're on the thing here. Yeah, Trump is going to be talking about issues. There's plenty of issues. Watch what the debate is going to be like, you guys. There's going to be plenty of issues talking, plenty of pivoting back to the issues. Watch. Just watch. I mean, you'll see. It's on tomorrow. It's less than 24 hours away. We're all going to have watched it by this time tomorrow and know what has happened. So, this is what I'm trying to tell you. You all have to do what I'm saying. We need to start our phone tree. Our election day phone tree. You need to write down everybody you know who might be voting for Trump. Everybody. Everybody's on the fence. Write them all down. Get your phone numbers. Get the addresses. Write it down. You know what a phone tree is, right? You call all those people, and then they call their people, and they call their people, and they call their people. Nobody understands what you're saying, Malaysia. You know what? We just don't need to worry about that. We just move on. Some people are here from foreign countries and they don't understand what we're doing. So, when you get your phone tree, I want to read the rest of that again because I missed half of that sentence and I only got the beginning part of it was entertaining. So I wanted to see. Yeah, the thing is Bill Clinton's, you know what? These millennials don't know about Bill's laundry. So, they threw Bill Cosby under the bus. Jello Pop. Fat Albert is a rapist to them. They don't know about this stuff. You tell them about it, they're not going to be happy about it. That's just traditional fact. Get your phone trees. It is going to be our job to make sure that we get out the vote on November 8th. I'm not kidding. You need to call everybody you know who might vote for Trump. Call them on election day. Make sure you call them and send them out. We're just going to be done if you feel like, because I don't have time. Make sure you do that. Make sure you go to the House if you have to. Make sure you get as many people to the poll as possible. When we talk again after the election, I want everybody to have a number. How many people they called to help make sure. Very important. So, let's do Trump hotties. After the election, yes, after the election, on November 9th, you should have a list of people you called on November 8th that you are proud to say went out and voted for Donald Trump, and that's why he's president. That's what every one of you, should have. That's correct. Yeah, thank you. Yes, Deb, keep that up. Keep encouraging others. Let me get the hotties up while you guys are chatting amongst yourselves. Keep chatting amongst yourselves. I'm going all in on the hotties today, you guys. I'm going all in. I went ridiculous. Usually I try to keep it. Make sure that you've registered in your state for the deadline. So it's very close. In many states, make sure you've done that. They're already trying to push it back in Florida because of the hurricane. You know how Hillary is. Yeah. Now, usually I try to, I try not to go too slutty in the hotties. To be fair, I try not to pick the ones who are obviously just drunk, or obviously just showing like crotch, or in some sort of sexual act. I try not to show these. They exist. Not exactly, not burnt to hot. I'm trying not to go crazy with it, but. This is the situation. Today, if we're going to talk about pussy all day long, I had to go a little racy today, okay? So, our Trump hottie, a little racier than usual. Avert your eyes if raciness is your problem, okay? So, first off, she's got her hat. Make America great. We're good. But, what is this? Oh my gosh, hot tub. Hot tub hottie. What? And what is this bikini? What is happening here? With this, like, peekaboo bikini. Oh, my goodness. I mean, this is some Trump hottie right there. This is what I'm talking about. Deb, you are so right. It totally burned out. The hotties totally burned out the feed. It froze right on the hottie. It can take it. I'm telling you, everyone's freaking out. Too sexy today. Today's too sexy. Oh, we're making politics sexy again. Oh no. This is so going in our favor, you guys. All right, so that's our show. Did I show you this? I'll show you this. Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll show you this. Is there anything we didn't talk about? Look, I want everyone to just keep doing what we're doing. Okay. Share Hillary's past. Share the WikiLeaks. Obviously, we are 1 million trending on Facebook that doesn't even like us. Stay focused on why we don't want Hillary and why we do want Trump. You can probably watch the replay. Keep the faith and don't let anybody who doesn't have faith get away with that. If you got some whiners going on, remind them. Stop whining. That's completely unnecessary. It's completely unnecessary. All right. Did I un? No. Okay. You're lucky. That was close. Oh, all right. Well. There we go. I unblocked you. Close. Don't tell me any dirty jokes. I'm telling you, Alexander. Don't tell me any dirty jokes. You see how quickly that almost got you blocked. See, because this is the other thing. Let me also talk about. Everyone should be so worried about Donald Trump grabbing the pussy, okay? Women understand. Like, ladies, have you been in a bar? Okay? Men try to do some grabbing. Sometimes you got to be like, you got to get the block in hand. Be like, no. Look, I was in a bar here in Chicago. Do you see how they tried to interrupt my funny story? I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to have it. Yeah, you see how they tried to interrupt my story. I was in the middle of a story. Don't you hate that? Like the phone rings, or somebody else with some bullshit tries to interrupt your story, and they're like, come in, and you're like, the ass story, you're like, so, I will review the story. We'll review, okay? Men, they're grabby. Sometimes you got to defend yourself, okay? I was in a bar in my later 20s, all right? Gentleman behind me grabbed me in the ass. I turned around and I said, excuse me, do not touch me in my butt or anywhere. If you do, I will punch you in the face. I turned around. He grabbed me on the ass. Yeah, it really will help Trump. That's totally true. It's totally true. He grabbed me in the ass. I turned around and said, sir, I have warned you now. This is the second time. If I have to turn around again, I will punch you in the face. I turned around. He grabbed me in my ass. You're a bouncer. You know, your job is about to come in the story. Bouncer in the ass. Okay? I didn't tell him again. I didn't speak to him again. I came around swinging. Okay? I turned swinging. Right here. He dropped to one knee because I clocked him in the face. The bouncers, who I love, saw the whole situation, grabbed the guy, threw him out. I turned. I ordered my drink. It's fine. My point is, ladies have learned to defend themselves from a variety of men in the world. Okay? So even though men talk smack in locker rooms, that doesn't mean women are just fragile little victim flowers. And y'all people who have been pissed off because, oh, it demonstrates a kind of behavior towards women that more than half of men at some point have wanted to have, even if they don't really actually have the balls to have. So I'm really sick of all the pretending. I'm really sick of all the, oh, I'm so offended. We're living in the real world, you guys. We're going to move on. We're going to do what we have to do. Keep sharing. Get your phone trees. Of course you would. Keep sharing the Wikileaks. We're obviously doing very good there. And we're going to keep doing that. And we're going to watch the debate tomorrow. The New World Order is trying anything. You guys, what we don't want is for the New World Order to enslave. Yes, so that's our show. Tired of getting cut off. That's our show. But I'm not going to let little Trumpy. See, this is little Trumpy's big moment. He waits for the whole show to get his little moment, and then Periscope tries to cut him off. No, can't do it. Alex Jones has been doing some good information. You want to keep that up. He is also continuing to offer money for anybody who says Bill Clinton is a rapist on live TV. Keep that up. For me and Little Trumpy, this is our outro. Now we've had to restart several times. But Little Trumpy wants to say, are we going to win? Yes. Keep on trumping, everybody. Keep on trumping.